Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. We are, as always, continuing with our blind playthrough of the wonderful, amazing, stupendous Blueprints. Honestly, just one of the most amazing games I have ever played in my life. It's no exaggeration to say that whatsoever. I say it with full confidence. Okay, we're heading into day 44, but I actually just wanted to mention the title screen there. So now, as of the last episode, I have properly been into room 46, the room just north of the antechamber. I had seen it previously. Now I've been in there and got a proper look at some of that stuff that we can actually, see in the title screen there, which super interesting. But because one of the many, I suppose, just had to fix something on my screen. Because of one of the, the many mysteries that are in that room, at least one of the ones that I can kind of clearly understand, is that map of the different realms, and I have to sort of identify. It's clear that what I have. These are still smashed. That's cool. They're smashed forever now. Sorry, vases. It had to happen. There's that map where it's obvious that what I need to do is get the order of the different. I need to understand which realms are which on that spatial map, and I need to put the pins in order of where our uncle on his 8-realm in 8-month journey, which is very cool. I need to find out more of the information, particularly I think from the inner sanctum rooms. About what order he went to those different realms in. So it's clear to me now that at least one of the things I need, in addition to the information in those inner sanctum rooms, to be able to put that together, is also just working out literally which, realms are which on that map. And I know some of them, but I now know that I need to pay more attention to maps to figure that out. And so the very first one that I looked at immediately after recording the last episode was the title screen, because when you finish the game you go back to the title screen anyway. And I took a look at a closer look at the globe on there, and I realized, I'd looked at it many times before, but now I can understand it differently. And so now I can see that there is a realm just to the left of Eraja that has the diamond shape on it. It's just a lot more obvious to me now what I'm looking for. So now I know, thanks to getting corrected in recent days, that is Nuance. So Nuance, I know, is the one that's just to the left of Eraja, and I guess to the left of all of the places. Yeah, so I've already started on my journey of my journey of greater geographical knowledge, which is really cool. Maybe so. What would be the most useful for me today? I have now dug up the thing next to the West Bridge, which of course was one of the microchips for the grotto, and also smashed the vases in the entrance hall, so maybe there's a little bit less urgent need of, something like tool shed. But then again, trading post, there might still be more interesting things to come from trading post. Same could be said for all of these though, couldn't it? Because I've also sort of realized how I'm pretty sure I've realized how to make radiation work, which I know I need to do. And Shelter would at least let me sort of monitor that. But I think I'm going to do... But then again, root cellar is always so good. I'm still convinced that there is a lot of interesting things I can still dig up in the dig spots. I think I'm going to do trading post again. I think it's just maybe a little bit of... It's time for me to get to know this room a little bit better, I think. Still got the dynamite. It's just worth checking every now and again in case something has changed there. Cool. All right. Yeah, so I reckon it may be that... Yeah, maybe there's more to play around with the trading post. Maybe there's... yeah, some other interesting things to get from it. So I'm going to give it another go today. All right. So, God, so again, so many goals, including, you know, again getting into room 46 because I know now that there's an inner sanctum key waiting there for me. That I was just kind of just a few steps, I think, away from being able to use yesterday. But it's there. I'm sure it's there waiting for me again. So that would be really cool. Let's get going. Oh, workshop right out of the gate. But then again, I think I'm going to do den because I need to build up the gems, really. Always a priority. Yeah, so many. Oh, I am starting with a couple of keys today. Why is that? Why am I starting with a couple of keys today? What have I forgotten? What have I forgotten about starting with keys? So must have been something I drafted yesterday that I've completely forgotten about amongst all of the other exciting things yesterday. And speaking of exciting things, woohoo! That key just got me a lockpick kit, which is going to serve me well. All right, I'm going to save the corner because, of course, I'd love to do it with the dining room. I'm going to do, I'm going to do hallway here, actually. I think one of the reasons is that I like the idea of getting the trunk, for one. Nice. Oh, money, keys, and gem. Very worthwhile. Thank you, thank you. I think, all right, so one of the things that I got to play around with a lot in the last day was using the power hammer with a lot of the rooms. I've still got many, many more rooms to try with the power hammer, so that project is ongoing. That's probably just going to have to happen over a few goes, really, of course. I'm really curious to get back into antechamber, of course. I'm really curious to get back into the clock tower. And one of the big things today, if I can manage it, is to attempt to draft throne room, which we have just acquired. So today's the first day we can actually use it. All right, I just had to go and give my lovely kitty Pixie some pats. You might have heard him doing some meows in the background. Oh, man. So, yeah, of course, getting throne room is a huge, 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 huge goal for today if I can do it. But there's still so many. Like, I just want to get drafting studio again to get some more of those rooms. I want to get conservatory to be able to, you know, change the like the rarity of rooms. Just all of the things. Oh, 2 dead ends. I don't know. So we do have a package waiting here. I don't know if I want to do the... I don't know if I want to cut this off. So, all right, one of the other things one of the reasons why I'm thinking about this is I'm thinking about going west and heading downward to potentially get the ladyship's chamber again. Just, you know, like just to, I don't know, to see it for literally the second time, you know, like just to have another kind of sniff around there. I still don't know how to get the diary key, but maybe getting it again will help me out, you know? Like maybe the diary key will appear when the chamber itself is drafted or something like that. So for that reason, I'm actually going to do corridor, because going further north before heading, obviously we know we need to be in the west wing, but drafting southward. So yeah, that actually might not be a bad thing. Anyway, so let's try this. Okay, well, I might do courtyard in the hope of the shovel and some dig spots maybe. Not looking, Not looking like it's going to deliver for us today, but we do have a trunk and I do have a key, which I'm happy to use because I've got the lockpick kit. It's a little risky, but there we go, gems. Very nice, very nice. That will help. But other than that, no tools. All right. So this will at least give us a few possibilities, I think, of drafting the chamber. If we can... Thankfully, we had that lockpick kit there. Alright, so a dead end again, a dead end again. This is the only thing that will send us down. I think I'm just going to have to sacrifice bedroom. Ooh, thank you. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, so we've got some opportunities here to head downward, to head southward. I don't know. It's not huge. It's just, it would just be nice. It would just be nice to get it again and just, I don't know, have a look. But it's not, oh my God. But it's not going to happen here. None of these are working for me. Well, I think I'm going to do either nursery or storeroom then. This would be great for steps. This would be great for steps. I'm going to do nursery then. Cool. So this will help with any other bedrooms that we draft. And we got some coins for our trouble. Thank you, nursery. Oh, I think this is the first time to actually be able to see out the windows here. Huh, it's always... excuse me. It's always really interesting to see that just the way that the rooms change, their atmosphere changes a little bit. When you either have different windows or don't have different windows. Okay. Why have I just noticed this scribbly bit here for the first time ever? Does it mean anything? Quite possibly not. But it's just 44 days into the game. It's just kind of occurred to me. It's just the way this game is, right? Like you kind of... As your sense for things shift over time, like you know, there are certain things that you just don't notice anymore and certain things that you notice in a whole fresh way. Okay, I do, look, I'd love to get that mailroom, but just not here, ideally. So, parlor it is. Parlor it is. All right. Okay, I have figured out a couple of things since the last episode. You know, my little wanderings in between episodes, but I'll tell you about it after doing this. The blue box is true. Could be true or false. The gems are in the true box. Could be true or false. The black box is true. Okay, these are at least quite simple statements, so let's see how they sit with one another. The black box is true. If this is true, then the black box is true. If this is true, then the blue box is true. These are these are mutually reinforcing boxes. But that would mean this one is false. The gems are in the true box, but that would be a problem because both of these would be true. No, hang on. The gems are in the true box is false, meaning the gems would be in this box. So actually that works out. But let us consider the other way. The black box is true. What if this is false? Then the black box, then that is false. And then the black box is false, meaning that these two are both false. Then, sorry, there's a siren in the background you can probably hear. If these two are false, this one must be true. The gems are in the true box, meaning the gems are in this box. So I think if I'm understanding this correctly, the gems are definitely in this box. Either way. Good, that one actually was... it felt a lot simpler than some of the other previous times. No little Mount Holly mark there today. Okay, well, let's try heading up. I still don't have any redraws, so I'm going to leave the corner alone for the time being. I have made the laboratory more common, so that's cool to see it this early, but I guess I don't really want it here if I can help it. So I think workshop. Let's see what workshop has for us. The letter A, a sledgehammer. That would have been great for the like 2 trunks that I've opened so far. But no worries, all good. All good. I'm very happy to have it now. And it does also open up the possibility for Power Hammer. The return of Power Hammer. Which I love so much. Okay, so I said that I was going to tell you one thing that I'd figured out. I don't know really what it leads me to. It's like a partial figuring out. I figured something out. Which is that when we opened that grotto door and we got the cutscene, you can see on the screens repeats of 4 different binary codes and then intermittently 3 different words: court, cloak, and castle. So obviously what I did is I stuck those numbers into a binary translator, and each one of them comes out as a letter, A-R-I-E. And I double-checked, and I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. So it's Arie or Ari or something like that, A-R-I-E. I have a couple of thoughts about what that could relate to, but I don't know what to do with this information. Like, one of the things that occurred to me with that is array. Oh, it's array, isn't it? I've just realized actually it's different. Oh, okay. Anyway, one of the things I realized that I thought it was the same, but actually no, it's just similar to, is on the stamp, the Araja stamp, written across the top is Araja Array. But now I realize that's A-R-E-I, not A-R-I-E. So actually that's a little bit different, but it's very similar. The other thing it made me think of is the thing I've been playing around with for a while, which is J-R-E-N-R, which is just letters that I think the woman's name in, like the Queen bust in the foyer relates to. And it could be like J-R-E-N-R-E, I don't know. There could be something there, but I don't know. I don't know. So it seems like there's some things it relates to, maybe, that seem all to do with Araja as far as I can tell, but I don't know what to do with that info. Oh, another pixel pat break. Okay. He's kind of got some zoomies. He's running around behind me. Oh, hey, Bubba. I know you got zoomies, hey? You got some zoomies. Yeah, he do. Well, there's something nice and neat about the way this connects back to Courtyard, but not useful. So, as super useful it is to have the coat check again, I just really want to avoid... I don't have that many entrances to play with yet, so billiard room for sure. Billiard room for sure. Cool. And it would be great just to rack up some general items, just to be able to use the trading post with things that I'm not precious about. Okay, so 20. So do we do the minus 18 to square root of 2? Yes, okay. 4 plus... No. 4 divided by 8. Is this how we do... No. We do... So first we do square root of 4. That's right. So 16 divided by 8. So 2. And then square root of 1. So 3. And then 3 plus 8, 11. No, I know. Okay, no. I did something wrong there. I knew I wasn't like quite connecting with it enough. Sometimes you just get a vibe. I wasn't really committed to the arithmetic there. All right. 20 minus 18 to square root of 2, 4. That's correct. Let's go back to this one. So, square root of 4, 16. Divided by 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Do we do 2 plus 1? Oh, I think this is my problem. 2 plus 1, 3, square root of 3, 9, minus 8, 1. Yep, okay. Simple mistake there. I just wasn't paying enough attention. All right, 10 plus 5, 15, minus... Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, no. But the square root relates to the yellow. This one is confusing me again. I don't know how many times I come across the same like dynamic and forget how it works again. 10 plus 5, 15. But it's the yellow that we're square rooting, and that would mean, because this is even 2 yellows, so it's like minus 20, minus 20. I can't do 15 minus 20 minus 20, because that gets me minus 25. And I don't know. I don't think you can square root that. I don't know if I'm even phrasing that correctly for maths people, but I think you can't. So maybe I square root the blue, but then why is the square root circle yellow? I don't know. Let's just try it. 15, 225? That can't, not in a million years is that. That can't be it. Minus 40 gets 185 divided by 5? 30, no, 37. So no, that can't be it. What am I doing wrong here? 15. Oh God. Sometimes I feel really good at the maths. I feel like this game is like getting me really well practiced at it, and sometimes I just meet something like this and my brain is like scrambling. I'm like, what am I doing? 15 minus 20 minus 20. I mean, it can't be the square root of minus 5. And it can't be the square root of like minus 25. Oh, I feel like the quiet music here is mocking me. 15. 15. 15. Where am I going? You know what? I started this episode up not realizing that my brain was ready for puzzles, and it's just not. It's just I'm tired today. Like, I'm quite exhausted, and that means like any small little, you know, scraps of math skills I had are non-existent. Like they're negative. 15. Let me just say the word 15 10 times, 20 times. 15 minus 20 minus 20. All right, hang on. Maybe I forget about the subtraction and I just focus on the number 20. So we've got 20 and 20. 20 square root of 20 is just way too much. 400. It can't be like 15 minus 400. This is bananas. I just did that as a guess because I'm actually like, I'm at that stage. I'm at like just random numbers because I don't know if I can make it there. What was this? This was 20 hang on. Let me think about, so this is the same sort of pattern, isn't it? So this is, you start with 20, you subtract the 18, and then at the yellow point with your result, you do the square root. But that doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work with my my other one. Because this results in a positive number. 4 plus 1. No. So 4, square root of 4, 16. Subtracted, divided by 8, 2. Plus 1, 3 square root is 9. Minus 8 is 1. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 minus 20, and then minus 20 again, is minus 25. Maybe what I do is, I mean, that's just times minus 25. 625 divided by 5. 125. I can't do anything with that. Game, I can't do anything with that. This doesn't work for me. I just went, it's probably, you know what? Like, look, I'm happy with my guess there because the guess I made is that this is probably a factor of 5. I didn't know how to do it, but I knew enough to know it's probably going to be, the answer is going to be a factor of 5. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't want to see billiard room again today. I'm not in the mood for billiard room. All right. I still really want mail room, but just not here. I need some more exits. I need a room with more exits so I can do some dead ends. Okay, boudoir will at least get me, let's do boudoir. Yeah, we got more steps. I got my redraws. Thank you. I've been thinking actually like about the fact that she's doing a swan, isn't she? That's what I think this is. It's like a ballerina dancer doing a swan. Anyway, which makes sense because it's all of the Erasia connections. But it just sort of occurred to me. Oh, Pixie! Let's see what I get here, but otherwise I think I'm going to turn back. Oh, pool will be perfect because I'd love to get locker room if I can. And maybe if we're lucky enough to get pump room. Hang on, before I step in there. Yeah, let's turn back at this stage. We're not too bad with steps. Let's go and do some lower rank things. And I've got the die now, so it would be nice to try for the conservatory. Let's do that. Let's do that. Cool. Den. Yeah, I feel like my chance of getting Ladyship's chamber today are not great. Okay, so this is where I'm going to do a redraw. I don't know how many redraws is worth it. Billiard room. I mean, it might be useful. I'm so tired. I can't do math today. Should I do another redraw? It's been so long since I've seen conservatory. Man, it's not going to happen today either. Well, let's do kitchen. I think shops are just great. Shops give you options. I like to turn that on. I don't know why. Just in case it does something good. We could get morning room with this. Yeah, so I'm going to do it. Why not? Let's add morning room into the mix. Kitty still hasn't been here. And we can please, let's do a dead oh, I would love to get more dye. No, let's do mail room. This is the perfect spot finally for mail room. Great. Any sleeping mask and gems. I'll take it. This is feeling like not a bad day for steps. Oh, cool. My letters are still here. Awesome. So I'm hoping if I get that experiment again, that, yeah, like I'll just get more letters from here. That would be cool. Great. Great. There's nothing else to take from mailroom. Nice. Okay, that's good. That was satisfying. And we've got the possibility for buying some more food from the kitchen there. Okay, let's draft down here. Maybe Nook. Maybe Nook to get the keys, since I'm not keyed up at the moment. And let's try and snake our way to the corner. These would both be good. So I think I'm going to do commissary. I mean, I've got a good amount of gems. Yeah, great. And that's going to get me my shovel. Beautiful. This is a good start. And I might as well get the magnifying glass while I'm at it as well. Should I buy a set of gems? Yes. Yes, I decree. Yes, I should. Okay. Here, I'd love to be able to go north and south. Morning room on the east side. Oh, I don't think I've ever had it. Well, nothing is going to allow me to go north from here, so I'm going to have to do that from the pool to go south from the pool on the east side. So morning room is perfect. Morning room is perfect. Great. So I realize, yeah, morning room God, I'd love to come in here with the power hammer, right? Like maybe smash this. There's so many potentially smashable things in here. Yeah, so morning room is one of those rooms that gives you 2 gems for the next day. I mean, we've looked at all of this. I don't think there's anything new for me to get from this. So obviously the reason I started with 2 keys today is maybe it was drafting servants' quarters or something like that. I just can't remember what the room was that would have had that effect. Okay, now here we've got another opportunity for conservatory. Please, I would love to have conservatory. Please. These would both be great places for this, for these rooms. But I really want conservatory. I gotta try. Nah. It is not happening. It is not happening. Should we? Yeah, whatever. Life is for a living. Let's do it. Oh, pump room. Huh. What did I still have to do with pump room? Oh, yeah. Drain the pool to get the trunks in there. Drain the pool to get I mean, they might be important trunks, right? So I think I'd love to get walk-in closet, but yeah, let's do it. Pump room. Pump room. Okay. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot that I've got to drain the pool. So I'm really just going to have to put it in reservoir. All right, so we're going to have to empty the tanks into reservoir, which is there, right? Sorry, reservoir. I mean, there's no burning need to go down there right now, so it's fine. I think given that buying the trunks gets you these special trunks in the pool, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is they might be special trunks, you know? They might have special items in them. So it's worthwhile seeing. They might not. They might just also just be ordinary trunks. Okay, that'll get us most of the way. But I'm going to have to put some water in aquarium as well. But I need to drain the pool first for that. Okay. So pool is... Let's put that back there. Pool is... How does this work again? That way. Am I doing this the right way? Yes. It's been a while. It's been a little while, pump room. I thought I was possibly done with you. Alright, that's that. Oh, that's right. I've got to like kind of move the water. Oh, it is actually a little bit tricky, isn't it? Can we go straight into the aquarium? What is that one? Yay! We're making... At least we're improving things for the fish. So that's nice. Okay. Back on neutral. Is that... No, we've got to switch... Oh, hang on. Before I do that. Before we just want to get some more water from the pool. Well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's fill that up again. Flip that. Back into reservoir. This is a little bit involved, isn't it? We are really filling the reservoir up again. Okay, and that'll be enough to empty pool. Thank you. Click over to pool again. Oh, great. Cool. All right, and we've got the freaking sledgehammer as well, so we should be ready just to pop back up and see what's in those swim trunks. Nice. Okay, well, I think that's that. Again, unless I can come back here with power hammer and smash my way around, that might be that. Thank you. All right, so back to entrance hall. We can't go up there. We've got to go all the way around. What's the time? Oh, sacred hour. But I don't know what to do with it yet at the moment. I don't have clock tower. Maybe we can quickly draft clock tower somewhere. So all we can do is go parlor workshop. Yep, we've just got to go back to pool. Go. Go. Thought I'd check that again in case it like magically appears. You know, maybe the symbol appears again during sacred hour or something like that. I don't know. I just got to try all kinds of stuff. Yes. Let's get my trunks. Oh, car keys. I'll take them. Could be useful. Okay. Well, at least it answers that for me. Regular trunks. Just good old regular trunks. Thanks, swim trunks, though. I'm happy. I'm pleased with that. Okay, so here, a north-south room would be lovely. We can't pick it. I could use my silver key, but I'm going to risk it. I don't have any redraws, though. Oh. All right, I think I'm going to put office here and then hope to be able to use the other exit there. Yep. Office. Just so we can head south. Okay, get our free gem. We can spread gold. It's a good time to do that. I don't have any use for spread gold now. Thank you. And we might as well log in and order. Yeah, I think kind of my new thing for special orders at the moment is power hammer. So I'm going to move away from magnifying glass for the time being and order sledgehammer. Great. Cool. Okay, so I have just remembered There we go. Would you like to connect to this using the Black Bridge connection? Yeah, I think this might be my first time using this. I was just thinking, you know, like I don't need to have shelter actually drafted to use the radiation monitor. Yeah, we can just see it from here. So if I do get the lab, yeah, we can use this terminal to check that out. Awesome. Well, that is useful. All right. We've just got 3 squares down here to, I don't know, just to see what we can make happen here. Let's do chapel. I don't know, just to use some things up, I guess. Get some things out of the draft pool. All right, it's not okay. So we're gonna have to do one of these then. I might just do storeroom. Yeah, we know what we're gonna get from storeroom. I think it's actually been a while since I have drafted storeroom. Key, couple of gems, and of course, hello to Swimbird. Nice. I'd love to come back in here with Power Hammer as well, just in case it, like, works on any of these crates or anything. I don't know. Okay, so from here, we are completely reliant on the other side of the pool for something. At least I've got some keys and I've got a huge ton of gems. And I've got my lockpick kit, but it doesn't do anything. Hang on, exit. I'm just thinking, should I use silver key here? This door's lock is still seems too difficult to pick. I'm thinking actually maybe silver key. It might not be the best use of silver key, but I really hoped to get some more exits from this spot since I'm otherwise very exit poor. So let's give it a go. Well, we've certainly got a whole new use for weight room now, which is fantastic. But I don't know if I want to lose my steps yet, so I'm going to do Great Hall. And we do have the lockpick kit, so let's see what we can open here. Yay! Without having to use any keys. Nope. Not much luck so far. Aha. 3 gems for me. Thank you. How about yourself? Yes, not too bad. No. Okay, well, at least we know, that this is where we need to use a key to go north, so that's fantastic. And, well, we know one of these will go south. I don't actually need to go south, but the lever will be in one of these. And this for sure, we need a key just to head west, so let's just do that. Okay. So definitely not observatory. The exit just doesn't work out for us. We're only going to get the same exits regardless of these two. So possibly security is useful. Yeah, I'm going to do security. I'm pretty gemmed up, so I think that's useful. Okay, but before I go in there... Oh, I had to take a very big break, so I don't know what I was about to say before I do this. Yeah, before I go in here, I think... I think, what have I got? 4 keys. We only need 1 key. This is the most important thing, so let's just do this, right? It's unavoidable. We have to use a key here. Great, and it's definitely the way forward. Okay. So I guess I just need to, if I want to get that antechamber lever open, and the main reason at this stage is actually to get that inner sanctum key, if we can get into the antechamber and into room 46. Then the problem is that I risk using 2 keys to do this if I'm wrong. I might leave it for now, because to be honest, if we're lucky enough to get drafting studio, then we'll know where it is anyway. All right, so let's jump into security. Hang on. I've forgotten. Do I have... I don't have the pass. So in that case, I need to know what to do with... Whoop. Oh, look at all those coins that are spread everywhere. But they're all behind us. Okay, so... set security level low. Confirm and... back. And then our second one that we should have been doing for ages, but we're only clued into it now, is unlocked mode. Great. Fantastic. Thank you. But there's nothing, no fruit, nothing sitting around here. Okay. All right, let's go on. So here we really ideally need north, but I can go north from Great Hall, so that's something. That is something. What I was just thinking to myself is, maybe I won't go here. Maybe I will go north from Great Hall. Even though it would probably be best to try and go east from here. Maybe we'll get... Let's see if we get a 2-way. Let's see if we get a way east and west. Because what I was thinking is, if I can kind of go north a bit before going west, then I can still try to go southward in the west wing and maybe get Lady Ship's chamber. But no, it's not going to happen right now. But we are heading west with the laboratory, so let's do that. Yeah, I don't want to give up I don't want to give up this position, this space, to a dead end room right now. So nice experiment. I'm so excited about the experiments. Like, now that I've realized how powerful they are and how many angles that there are to them. See, like that one. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That's absolutely incredible. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die randomly, and set steps to 40. These are probably also really, really good, but I just cannot go past a permanent addition. So what are our triggers? Immediately, but that's just once. Guaranteed, but just once. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Well, that would have been great before. That would have been great before I opened up the 2 locked trunks that are in the pool. But I don't know how much possibility we're going to have. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. I don't know how common I can expect that to be. Really. I don't know. Yeah. Obviously, this one I get a guaranteed one. With these ones, I don't even know if it's going to happen. Let alone happen more than once. It might be, to be honest, it might be better in this case to just do a, bird in the hand is better than in the bush type thing. Because I don't really open that many, I don't typically, I'm not typically having days where I open loads and loads of trunks. This is probably already a very heavy trunk day. And I mean, sometimes I get drawing room a couple of times, but sometimes just once. So I might just do immediately, honestly. Yeah, I think it's just nice to get it. Yeah, there we go. We've just raised our allowance. I mean, that's already amazing. That's amazing. I don't really need to have any higher expectations than that, I think. Thank you, laboratory. So we won't get the radiation, bonus from that. That said, all right, hang on. I've got 46 steps. I think that's fine. I think I can risk a couple of steps or lose a couple of steps. This is a chance to go back to this terminal here and just see what one successful experiment has done to the radiation. All right, remote terminal access, shelter. Yes, thank you, Blackbridge. Let's see what it has done to the radiation readings now. This is a chance for this knowledge that I've been wanting for a while. Take a measurement. Yeah, that's higher, isn't it? 2.2. So maybe, I mean, if it's consistent rises, maybe what that means is that we need 6. Maybe we need 6 successful experiments in a day to be able to get this up to 12 CVITs or whatever they are. Wow, I've never done more than one, I think. I think I've never done more than one successful experiment in a day. So 6 is a lot. But I guess if I turn my mind to that task, we can be more, you know, like, we can be more strategic about it. Like, it hasn't really been a big aim for me in the past. So maybe if I make it an aim and I understand how it works, yeah, maybe we can do some magic with it. All right, we simply have to use the key. Like, wouldn't it be great if it was something like every time you unlock a door, you know, like successful experiment? Then I could go, oh, great, like there's a good chance I could get this 6 times. I don't think I could expect to open 6 trunks necessarily or draft drawing room 6 times. Okay. But maybe, but you know, so we've just got to wait for some good conditions and then be strategic with them. So that's great. Like, I think I've just learned something important and I can turn my mind to that as a goal in upcoming days. Now, I guess green room will get us across. Passageway would again give us a couple more ways to move, and it might be good. Yeah, it'd be good to be able to go north from here. So we've got two other ways to go west, which is fine, but I am going to ignore them and go north. Obviously connecting to foundation would be fantastic, which none of these will do. So that's fine. Maybe music room is good then, because I've got 2 other ways to go west and I really need a way to go east. And also music room will give us some keys, guaranteed. I'm so excited to see what I get. Prism key, lovely. I mean, that's nice. That's nice. And regular key, very useful. Thank you, music room. You're classy as hell. Classy as hell. So in that case, since I'm here, maybe we should go west. Oh, sauna. Like, sauna is very good for the next day. 20 extra steps, very, very nice way to start the day. And it wouldn't completely cut us off from the west, because we could still get west from foundation. But then again, solarium, draw more unusual and rare rooms. And the thing is, what I would really like to draw, and I've already used up, like, I don't know, 2/3 of the map so far, but what I would really like to draw is throne room for today. So, these are 2 very attractive rooms. Even though they're dead ends, I think it's fine to put a dead end here. I might have to go. Have I got shovel? Yeah. I might go solarium. I know we'll get a dig spot as well, which is just nice. A few coins, thank you. And yeah, lovely. The lovely sunny starry sky up there. It's such a gorgeous freaking room. I love it. I'm so happy with Solarium. We can't go south from there. We can't go south from Solarium. So again, while I'm here, I suppose just in the interest of steps, I might as well go and do that west room from security. And here, anything is fine. It can be a dead-end room. It's a very good position for it. Yeah. Oh. Of all of the dead-end rooms, though, it's not the best use of furnace. I think let's just do observatory. Let's see if we get something nice from observatory. I bet you I'm going to get, like, trunks. And then I'll wish I had done... Ooh. Key? Is this, like, a couple? This is, like, 4? Wow. I did get trunks. I got trunks added to the entrance hall. Oh, man. Oh, well. It's fine. I'm happy with my choice. I'm at peace with it. Wow, we're getting 5 constellations today. 25 stars. Hang on, how do I... Can I not select that 5th one? Oh, I can. Oh, it was selected. Okay. I couldn't see any movement there. All right, so we got steps, key, a pair of chests, better apples, and rooms with 4. Wow. That's a constellation bonanza, quite frankly. All right. I did want to just make sure that when I was in rooms with these, I was having a little bit more of a look at them to see if any of them have any more clues about what some of the different places are, but I don't think that they do. I wonder if the classroom is where I might get more information on geography, right? Because I'm expecting that one of the classrooms might be more about the geography of the different realms. I mean, we've had flags and sigils, but yeah, maybe got to do that classroom thing again. Get more of the classrooms. Okay, nice. Well, we've got 2 trunks to look forward to in entrance hall, but there's no way for me to easily get there, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, that's a lot of steps for a couple of trunks. That is. But maybe now, since we're a little bit more keyed up, I don't know. I might still get drafting studio. It's a battle between keys and steps right now. Let's just do it. Scamp. Nope. Wrong one. All right. Might as well just do it then. This is definitely where the lever is. All right. Let's do it. Fabulous. So we've definitely got east side access. Lovely. We can head back up and see what we can make of this eastern side. It would be great to go north and connect with Foundation if possible. What special keys have I got? I think let's just... hang on. Exit. What could a prism key do for me? I've actually also just had another thought, which is I was looking down at Trading Post and thinking, what if I took like something special, like a special key to Trading Post? Could it potentially give me... Because I'm still kind of wondering if there is, a very unique item that might come from Trading Post. What if I were to, give a special key a go? I've also got car keys. So I might do regular key for now. That doesn't, it still doesn't work. Ooh, okay. I am getting more of the four exit rooms, which is nice. I guess all of these count as that, even though, yeah, this one can move around. These are both 3 gems, so I guess I'm spending 3 gems. I might save Cloister, because I did also have that Cloister quest. You know, like at the moment I'm thinking there are 2 positions on the east wing that I'd like to try putting Cloister if I can. And so that is not here. On the east wing in rank 3, which is not available anymore, but also in rank 8. So maybe not a huge amount of chance that I'll do it, but maybe it's worth giving it a go. So I'm going to do Rotunda here. Great. Especially since we can't use the south anyway. So we're going to switch this around to be useful. But we can, yeah, from here we can draft north, and we can draft east. Alright, here ideally connecting with the foundation would be great. Yes, lockpick kit, thank you. Oh, Oh, and even being able to rotate the floor plans doesn't help here, does it? Because, yeah, 2 dead ends and this wouldn't help. Okay, well... I mean, this will give us 8 gems, so that's fine. It's just that it won't allow us to connect with the south, the south exit of antechamber. That's fine. That's fine. We can live with that. Great. Thank you. Gems. Nice. So ultimately we gain 3 gems from here. That's the same list we have outside. That's all good. We've taken a very good look at this. Here are my 2 trophies. Yeah. So nice. So good. I wonder if things change in here, like as... Oh, I just realized I was trying to step backwards and I was stuck. It's because this thing is here. It's nice though that there's a little... Like, are you meant to sit on this? Anything interesting in the flames here? I'm just clicking on all kinds of stuff now. How about this? Do you have any interesting info on you? Not really, but it does have the same thing as all of the globes that I haven't figured out yet. Yeah, it is kind of these 2 that I need to figure out. I kind of suspect that this one here is Morajai just because of the shape of it, because it's very similar to the core. It's very similar to the core of Morajai. Bad. Disagree with this. Okay. Hat. Okay, alright, so we can go straight into foundation. That's lovely. And that means we can do a bit of drafting around here and just sort of see what comes of it. Dig spots. Shoe. I have plenty of those, thank you. No need for more. Coins, happy to have. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know if I should go down just yet because it's possible that I could still get into room 46, get the inner sanctum key and then head down. But we've got it there waiting for us. Oh, thank you, lockpick kit. Okay, well, that's that. There's no possibility to draft in those other west rooms, so no worries, it's gone. What I could do... Lost and found is so... Clock tower is so tempting, of course, because I still got the clock puzzle to figure out. It's also a really interesting position for a clock tower. Like, I wonder if it could matter. Hang on. I'm just thinking about it. If I put clock tower here, what happens if I go up? Oh, this is the one that makes me start with extra keys as well. Oh, got it. Okay, just suddenly realized something from ages ago. But if I put clock tower here, if I were to go up to clock tower, am I still going to get that same view? Because surely I'm going to be like right next to rank 10, you know, right next to the... Seeing that's really tempting. That's really tempting to try. I really want to do Lost and Found because I'm very curious about what the other rare items are going to be here. And I feel like it probably is going to be something that's actually unique. Like, there probably are going to be things that you can only get from this game. But I'm going to do Clock Tower. I'm just curious to answer this question that I have right now. Probably it's just going to be the generic view, I'm guessing. It's probably not going to dynamically change based on the positioning of Clock Tower, but what if it does? I have to know. Okay, so... Or is it? Because that is looking very, very south, isn't it? That looks like it's looking across the hole. Oh. That's interesting. Because you would... So we're definitely looking east from here. And I guess about here should be where we might be able to see room, like the tower that has the rogue moon on it. But I suppose either it's not really visible. It might just not be visible from here. Or, yeah, it's just we're too close. Maybe we're above it. Yeah, I think the angle just isn't right. But extremely interesting. That has actually kind of answered the question for me. What is this? What is this? An antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. Sorry, do you mean like from right now? Oh my god. Or can I use this when I want to use it? I think it probably means from right this minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, it really is. It's going. I have to go. And unfortunately, we have to go. I'm sorry, but I have to end this episode here because there is a lot more to this day. So we're going to see that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, as always. And I will see you then. Bye-bye.